Salam guys, this is Hisham and today I'll be walking you through some of the best tips and tricks that you may find in the newly announced OnePlus 8 Pro. So if you like these tips, please share this video with your friends and mates. Also subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and without further ado, let's begin. Now unfortunately, as you know, OnePlus 8 Pro doesn't have an always on display, so it has an ambient display which you can activate by either tapping the screen or moving the phone towards you. Anyways, so let's start with the first trick. If you want to open up the camera, double press on the power button quickly and it will open up the camera app. Now let's say that you want to go to the selfie mode or the video mode. So here you can actually write a letter on the screen which can do a different task. So O will open the camera on the selfie mode, S will open the camera on the video mode, as you can see here. Also, you can turn on the flash by typing V. You can actually open up an app by typing an M, for instance, which open up YouTube for me. And if these shortcuts are not enough for you, I can show you another trick, which is long press on the fingerprint scanner. So don't release it, just keep pressing it, and you can see here you have 5 or 6 shortcuts that you can actually customize as you wish. So to open up a certain apps, for instance Instagram, it will open up in Instagram without me unlocking the phone. Is so quick and easy. I advise you to create these shortcuts to suit your needs. So now let me show you how to activate these. You go to setting, buttons and gestures, quick gestures, and here you can find 5 letters OVS, M and W. You can customize them the way you want. So let's say click on W. Here you will find a list of apps and functions that you can do in order to open up those apps whenever you type these letters. So let's say if I choose W to open up a Premier League, Fantasy Premier League, so just W and then fingerprint, and it will open up this app for me. Now let's go back to the same menu. So you go to setting, buttons, and then the quick gestures. Here enable the 3-finger swipe. So whenever I swipe with 3 fingers, it'll take a screenshot, and this is probably the easiest way to take a screenshot in any phone. Also, you can record your screen from this button or cast your screen from the button below. This actually will allow you to cast your screen to another TV. Now if you can't find these shortcuts, click on the edit button. You might find them hidden here. So you just need to drag and drop them on the top corner, and then they will be available for you if you ever want to use them. Now let me show you a nifty trick on how to hide your apps from the app drawer. So you swipe up this way and you'll find your hidden apps in the hidden space. So I've added booking.com as a hidden application so no one can see it. So I can add more actually. Let's say add these 2 or 3, and let's say add the NatWest as well. So I've added these 4 and no one can see these apps unless I do this. Now if I go to back to the app drawers and if I scroll down and up, I won't find them. Even if I search for NatWest, I won't find it because it's already hidden. And the only way to do it is actually by swiping that way or by swiping to the left side from here. So if I swipe left, it'll open up the hidden space which contain my hidden apps. Also, you can add a password to the hidden space so that no one can open these apps unless they type in this password or scan the fingerprint scanner. So next time you open up the hidden space, it'll ask you for the password, or you can scan your fingerprint and it will open up this hidden space. Now there is another way to secure your apps or lock them by going to the setting, go all the way down to utilities and then app locker. Here you can add apps to the app locker, and once you add them you won't be able to open them unless you type in a password or scan your fingerprints. For instance, Instagram, Airbnb are now app locked. So if I open up Instagram, it'll ask me for a password or to scan my fingerprint, and now I am in. And as you know, one of the strongest selling point of the OnePlus 8 Pro is the screen. So the screen is capable of running a 120 Hz refresh rate, and you can switch between 60 and 120 from the display setting. Also, you can change the resolution from Full HD Plus to Quad HD Plus. If you turn on Quad HD Plus, I would advise you to turn on auto power saving, so that whenever you don't need a Quad HD, it will switch back to the Full HD Plus. Also, enable these two: motion graphic smoothing and a vibrant color effect pro. Enable these two, it'll make a lot of difference when you watch video on Netflix or in YouTube. From this menu, enable the night mode as well. It'll be better for your eyes. It will actually work as a blue light filter, which is really recommended by the scientists and doctors. Don't leave it off, just keep it on. It'll be better for you and for your eyes. Also, there is an option to customize your whole theme. So here, as you can see, you can choose the wallpapers, and I prefer the live wallpapers like the ones here. So the ones with that little icon. Look what happens now when I unlock the phone. As soon as I unlock it, it makes this nice motion graphic. Also, if you go back to the same menu, to the customization, you can choose the ambient display clock style, and you can download more from Google Play. Also, you can change the animation of the fingerprint scanner. There is at least 5 or 6 of them actually. Also, you can change the edge lighting, so whenever you receive a new notification, it will actually light up with the color of your choice. Also, if you go back to the same setting, here you will be able to change the font, change the icon pack, change the system icons as well, and also enable the dark mode, which is hidden under the tone here. When you click the dark one, you click OK. Now everything will turn dark. Even apps will turn dark as well. Setting menu, notification bar, everything will be on dark mode. This actually looks nice, as well as saving you a battery life, so I recommend you turning it on. Also, what I noticed that whenever I press the power button, it will activate the voice assistant, Google Voice Assistant, which is not needed because I can activate it by either saying hi Google or swiping up from the bottom corners, either the left or the right corner. So instead of this, you can change it back to the normal behaviors by going to the setting and then going to the buttons, and at the bottom you see press and hold the power button. Here you can see the two choices, the voice assistants. You can choose if you have another one, like you have Alexa or any other voice assistants, or you just click on the power button, and then whenever you press it now, it will give you the power button options. There is also a new feature with Android 10, which is called live caption. So whenever you're watching video, either in your video app or on YouTube, as soon as you press the volume rocker, you'll see a new option called live caption. Turn it on, and you can see the subtitles showing you straight away, and you can move them around to suit your needs. And whenever you finish with them, you can hit the volume rocker again and disable the live caption. Also, there's a nice feature which is double tap on the screen to lock it. You can activate this by going to the home screen setting and then double tap to lock. So whenever you double tap on the screen, it'll lock the screen. Also, you can double tap on the lock screen to turn on the display. And to activate it, you would need to go to the setting, scroll down to buttons, quick gestures, and here you will find double tap to wake. So whenever I double tap now, it'll wake the screen, and if it sees my face, it'll unlock the phone straight away. And the last trick would be to hide the notification when the screen is locked. So to do this, you go to the setting and go all the way down to security, and then click on the gear here and lock screen, and show a private screen when unlocked. So that's the one, only when it's unlocked. If it's locked, it won't show up the content of the notification. So that was my quick video about the best tips and tricks that I found on OnePlus 8 Pro. Please leave me a comment below, tell me which tip did you like the most, and also if you want me to make another video with like a part 2 of the best tips and tricks of the OnePlus 8 Pro or the OnePlus 8 in general, please leave me a comment as well. And thanks a lot guys, I really appreciate if you can share this video with your friends and mates. Also please subscribe to the channel to keep up with the newest updates from me. And thanks a lot again. I'll see you soon, inshallah.